all of you. Here we begin with the revision of last chapter in international taxation, direct taxation final, that is transfer pricing. Most important topic. And thank you so much for all your response for the revision videos for non-residents, for DTAA and equalization levy and all the topics, right? So there's a CMA, CA final revision videos playlist, and 9 videos are already recorded in that. One by one chapter I am adding in that, and whatever I am referring the material and even the amendment lectures which I have uploaded along with the material, that material is there in the Telegram link. Okay, so you can download that. Transfer pricing has got bare minimum weightage of 12 marks out of 30 marks. Yes, very correct, you heard. One problem surely is going to be for your cup method. Another problem, RSP method or profit split method, any one of the other methods. And then MCQs and questions are asked on what is secondary adjustment, what is advanced pricing agreement, how do you decide? They'll give you cases whether the enterprise is an associate enterprise or not. Okay, so this is in a broad way. Let us divide this topic in 4 parts and study. The first part, I will explain you 92A, B, C, all definitions. What is 92A? 92A is for associate enterprise. 92B is international transaction. And 92C is it should be at arm's length price. In short, if there is transaction between associate enterprise, in layman's term, we call it like sister concern. So if there is a transaction between known parties, associate enterprise, and it is an international transaction, wherein one of the parties resident, one is non-resident, even if both are non-resident, but one of the non-resident should have P in India. Okay. So if there is an international transaction, which is between associate enterprise, it should be at arm's length price. ALP. Now, what is ALP? Arm's length price is unbiased price between unrelated people, right? So, unbiased price means I can say fair price. Just because I'm selling to others at 130 and I'm selling to my associate enterprise at 80, others to 130, to my associate enterprise at 80. I'm selling to my associate enterprise at 50 rupees less. So am I undershowing my sales? Yes. But ma'am, then that associate enterprise, unke country mein bhi to purchases kam ho jayega. But in their country, tax is not there. And in our country, India, the taxes are huge. Indian companies 30%, foreign company 40%. And surcharge. And the health and education says. So what we will try to do is, with the associate enterprise, we'll try to manipulate the price. Whatever we are buying, we'll try to buy at higher rate. Whatever we are selling, we'll try to. So the Income Tax Act is saying in 92C, we don't bother whatever transaction you do with associate enterprise. 92B is transaction. Ma'am, is this transfer pricing applicable only for purchase sale? No. You take loan from others at 18%, from your sister concern at 25%. So loan, royalty, this, that, all, whatever kind of transactions you do, if they are not at arm's length, bring it at arm's length. And if I show my sales at 80 rupees, this is my total income. But if I show my sales at arm's length, 130, will my total income increase by 50 rupees? Yes. Then increase that by 50 rupees, bring it at arm's length and pay the tax. Ma'am, how to derive arm's length price? By all the 5 methods which are given in 92C. Cup method, the resale selling price method, cost plus method, TNMM method, and profit split method. So when each method will be applicable, I'll take the question answers also, specifically which are very important from the material only, right? So this was all, okay. So now what is associate enterprise? पहले तो ये clear कर लेते हैं first part में. Second part, let us study all the methods. Okay, how to determine the price, the arm's length price, okay, by different methods. Let that be the second part. Third price is, can I go for advanced pricing agreement? Sir, I want to do this kind of transaction, just like we did board for advance ruling. Can I get in advance which method is best suitable for me? मैं क्या apply करूं और वो सब ठीक है चलो. So that is third part, advance pricing agreement, rollback provisions. That's the third part I'm going to discuss. And the last part is, there are cases wherein secondary adjustment is applicable. Interest ka limitation है 30% of IPTA and all that. So let us start with the first part. This knock entry in the transfer pricing only will come when there is transaction between associate enterprise. So let us see what is the transaction between associate enterprise. Okay. Okay, check this. 92A is associate enterprise. What is an associate enterprise? That we will see first. 92B is international transaction. Okay, between associate enterprise. So, what are the kind of transactions? 92C is compute arm's length price. Can we refer the case to TPO, transfer pricing officer, that you decide the arm's length price? Then there are some safe harbor rules जो सिर्फ है नहीं पूरे. Advanced pricing agreement rollback we will see. Secondary adjustment 92 CE. D for documents which you need to maintain. Okay. For 8 years, otherwise penalty is there 5 lakh rupees. 92 is report of chartered accountant is required for these transfer pricing transactions. And then applicability of GAR. GAR, we will take it separately, like GAR is important. Chhod ke nahi jana hai. What are the transactions which are not allowed, impermissible? They are all called as GAR. वो last में देखेंगे. Okay? Right. So now let us see. Why arm's length price is important? Significance of the arm's length price. You cannot have biased transaction. Why so? Parity between MNCs and independent enterprise. Every pricing between all should be same, and everyone should show correct profit. If I'm showing 80 rupees sales to my sister concern and to others at 130, I'm not showing the real profit. Reduction of artificial price distortion. All the prices should be correct. There should not be any double taxation, and economic contribution measurement and all you can do correctly if all the transactions are at arm's length. Okay. So they are very right कि bring it at arm's length by cup method or RSP method, वो सब ठीक है. But for that, there should be like, there are difficulties. One is availability of data. See, for cup method, what is the full form of cup method? आगे करेंगे, but just अभी. Comparable uncontrolled price. When I am saying to my sister concern I have sold in 80, I should have the data कि अच्छा market में I am selling कितने में? 130. Oh, 50 rupees undershown sales. So data should be available, it should be reliable, and true comparison is very difficult because every concern is having कहीं पे discount है, कहीं पे CIF है, कहीं पे FOB है, somewhere warranty is there not. So very difficult to compare. Sometimes market may not be there. I'm just selling to my sister concern. I'm not selling to anywhere else. I'm just selling a part manufactured to my sister concern and then they are manufacturing main product. हो सकता है. तो फिर और कोई प्राइस ही अवेलेबल नहीं है. आई कांट गो बाय कप मेथड. So market comparable price should be available. Then administrative burden to always go and decide the ALP and time lag. Okay, that even if my condition and other companies condition is same, but this is the price today. For other companies, same product I have charged after 2 months. So you need to take care of all these factors when you compare the price. Okay, right. Please watch this lecture 2 to 3 times repeatedly. Then you will surely get all the concepts. See, there should be international transaction. It should be between two associate enterprise, and it could be any transaction, purchase, sale, service, lending, borrowing, kuch bhi. Okay, and these transactions should be at arm's length. Okay, right. Now For arm's length, it is very much necessary. Acha, for all this transfer pricing, if you want, you can write transaction should be between resident and non-resident. रेसिडेंट एंड रेसिडेंट नहीं है, एक ही जगह है स्पेसिफाइड डोमेस्टिक ट्रांजैक्शंस जहां क्रॉस होते हैं 20 crore and all. I'll tell you, it could be between two. Are you getting? In transfer pricing, one of the parties should be non-resident. Ma'am, can it be between two non-resident? Yes, one of it should have P in India. Okay, right. Now we know that transactions between associate enterprise should be at arm's length. So when the cases, there are 13 different cases wherein two companies or entities or whatever it is are related or associate enterprise. So what are they? First one, an enterprise which participates directly to one or more intermediaries, like A is participating in B, B is participating, A is holding more than 26% share in B, B is holding more than 26% in C. So indirectly A is connected through C also. So they are associate enterprise. Or one person directly or indirectly controls two others. Like Mr. A is controlling 49% shares of A Limited and he is having some 38% shares of B Limited. So दोनों में control है, right? Then both these concerns are called as associate enterprise, and between them the purchase, sale, all should be at arm's length. Now what are deemed associate enterprise? So there are different criteria. These gaps are, students always draw diagram in the regular class, and problem is asked exactly, they'll give you the cases 7 to 8. Is this an associate enterprise? You have to answer. Like Alpha Limited is holding 33% shares in the Beta Limited. Beta Limited is holding 40% shares in Zeta Limited. Okay. So Alpha is holding 33% is Beta and 40% shares in Zeta. Okay. Therefore, B and C are deemed associate enterprise of A. C and A are also connected through B. Now look at this. Any person holds not less than 26% voting power in each of the company. So Mr. A is holding 45% share in X Limited and he is holding same 45% share in Y Limited. Are these two sister concerns? Answer is yes. Then if we are manufacturing and for our formula, patent, copyrights, technical know-how, we are 100% dependent on other enterprise. So that enterprise and our enterprise are called as what? Associate enterprise. Or 90% of our raw material comes from other enterprise. Or when we are selling to a single party, and here the party to whom we are selling, that is influencing our price. For example, goods and articles are manufactured and are sold to other enterprise, and the other enterprise, the price and other conditions relating to sales are influenced by other enterprise. Oswald Limited supplies to Doraemon of UK, and the prices and all are influenced by Doraemon. Then Oswald and Doraemon will become A, associate enterprise. When one enterprise is controlled by individual, other enterprise is controlled by individual or his relative, they both are associate. Like A and B are relatives. A is managing X Limited, B is managing Y Limited, but A and B are relative. Then will there be relationship between their companies also? Yes. One enterprise is controlled by HUF. HUF is controlling X Limited. And the other enterprise is controlled by Karta or member of the HUF controls Y Limited. X Limited is controlled by HUF. Y Limited is controlled by members of the Karta of the HUF. तो indirectly Karta मतलब HUF ही control कर रहा है. So these two enterprise will be called as associate enterprise. I'm literally saying the way I'm taking it in parts. Pause the video after associate enterprise, read your material. Listen to the methods, pause and do practice cup method at least 5 to 6 problems. Listen to what I'm saying for secondary adjustment, pause the video and then work for secondary adjustments like that. One enterprise or firm or AOP, BOI, and the other enterprise holds not less than 10% in such firm, AOP or BOI. So one enterprise is a partnership firm and other enterprise holds not less than 10% in this partnership firm. तो ये दोनों कैसे हो गए? Related हो गए, substantial interest हो गया. Loan it advanced by one enterprise to another not less than 51% of the book value of that other assets. Like book value of Y Limited is 10 crore. X Limited has advanced 6 crore loans to Y Limited. तो Y Limited के बैलेंस शीट का 10 करोड़ का 51% से ज्यादा तो X Limited has given the loan. So X and Y will become what? Associate enterprise. Next, one enterprise guarantees not less than 10% borrowing of another enterprise. Either you directly give loan more than 51% of total assets of other company, or you guarantee their borrowings. Ramya has total loan of 1 million. Out of that, Tanya Limited is guaranteeing 25%. So Ramya and Tanya will become associate enterprise. These two are interesting. One line of beautiful questions are asked. More than half of the board of directors of other company, okay, or one or more executive director. You know what is executive director? Say there are 12 board of directors. In that 12 board of directors, the chairman, the vice chairman, the director, finance director, वो ना 4 लोग will make a core committee, executive committee. So either you appoint more than half of the board of directors of other company or one of the executive director of the other company, then they are called as what? Associate enterprise. X Limited has 15 directors. Out of that, Y Limited is appointing 8 directors. So Y Limited is appointing more than half of directors of X. Or X and Y Limited, or या फिर Y का एक भी executive director is appointed by X. So they will become associate enterprise. Now, more than half of directors or one or more executive directors of each of the two companies are appointed by a third person. His name is Mr. Beans. Mr. Beans is appointing 9 directors out of 15 in Santa Limited and 2 executive directors or more than 50% other directors in Banta Limited. Then these two will become what? Associate enterprise. This is a revision class, so I'm revising like this. Otherwise, we'll pause, we'll make diagram, we'll repeat, but that will be like a marathon lecture for transfer pricing. I assume you know this topic, and this revision video 2-3 times if you watch, you will repeatedly understand the concept and score super well. In fact, I suggest all the students exactly 1 month for left for your exam. So start, reverse, complete these 3 topics, non-resident, transfer pricing, DTAA, and make sure you prepare super well for international taxation. Very soon I'll be taking live class for the paper pattern modules and all so that you can attend. Chalo. Now, you know, gist I have given. So many criterias are given, right or not? फिर से एक बार देखते हैं. One company is holding another company more than 26%. Both the companies 26% से ज़्यादा holding is by a common person. We are dependent on other company for patent, for raw material, or our sales are influenced. One company is controlled by individual, another company is by another individual, but both the individuals are relatives. One is controlled by HUF, another is controlled by member or karta of HUF. So both these companies are related. One is a partnership firm, another is holding more than 10% share in the firm and all they are related. We are giving loan to other company more than 51% of total assets, then we are associate enterprise. Or guarantee to other companies of more than 10% of their borrowings with third party. half of the directors of other company if we are appointing, or at least one of the executive director directly, or a third person is appointing more than 50% directors in two companies. Yeah, chalo. Now, gift of deemed associate enterprise. Now, see, gift word. Gist. Now, why gist? Some ways, let us connect all the points. All the 12, 13 points, let us connect. First, like holding 26% direct share, yeah, A, B, B to C indirect, or same person holding in both. Loan more than 51%, guarantee more than 10%, or 10% interest in firm AOB. These are on like control basis associate enterprise. Management. Okay, if you appoint more than 50% directors of one or more executive director, or the same person is appointing more than 50% of the directors. Now, dependency on raw material, technical support, sales, etc. One enterprise controlled by individual, another by his relative, or one is controlled by HUF, another by the Karta or member. So they are all. So these are the different ways in which two concerns or entities will become associate enterprise. And once they are associate enterprise, then whatever transaction is happening between them, that should be at arm's length price. Tell me if there is any doubt, ask me now or comment below the video. Students can join the Telegram group, click the picture, send the doubt. I'll surely clear it with the help of a voice note. Okay. P means the place, what kind of transactions you can do. This is all fine. ये सब simple है. Chalo, now we know one thing. What is 92A? Associate enterprise. Abhi kiya. What is 92B? Transactions. 92C. 92C is that whatever transactions are taking place between two associate enterprise, they should be at arm's length price. Okay. So to get the arm's length price, let us use different methods depending upon what all information is available. In exam, they'll clearly give you, और ये एक सबसे ज़्यादा important है. Practically जो market में चल रहा है TNM, हम दूसरों की margin कितनी है, that we follow, but here the cup method. Comparable uncontrolled price. When comparable, uncontrolled, unpriced price is available, then we can go for cup method. Resale price method means I am buying from my associate enterprise and I am selling further. Cost plus method and TNMM, ये काफी हद तक same है. I'll show you. Profit split method. So by all these 5 methods, any of one which is most appropriate you can use and determine your arm's length price. Okay, let us start with the traditional method, that is the cup method. See, this is a very nice concept कि we are purchasing from this company and all, तो are we associate enterprise or not? तो ये उस type का problem है. अब for methods I will do one thing. For every method, I have given the concept in the notebook. So let us check everything in the notebook. Yeah. I missed out one very important thing is, ये सब examples तो हमने class में किए हैं. Resident, non-resident, resident and non-resident and all. Yeah. Transfer pricing is applicable only when after applying the transfer pricing, the profit should increase, expenses should decrease. If it is vice versa, it's not applicable. Suppose I have sold to my, I have sold to my sister concern at 130 and to others at 80. Chalo, lagao arm's length price. Reduce this sales also to 80. If sales is reduced, income is reduced, profit is reduced, tax is reduced. Will you apply arm's length price now? So transfer pricing, this whole chapter is lopsided. It says that if it is reversed way, okay, then don't apply transfer pricing. It is applicable only when after applying transfer pricing, your profit should increase. your expenses should decrease, and so on. Okay, right. Yeah, in deemed international transaction, one more concept is there. I missed that. Look at this. Sun Limited and Moon Limited are associate enterprise already. Sun Limited is holding more than 36% share in Moon Limited. This time we are doing transaction with Mars Limited. Sun Limited is selling something to Mars Limited. Okay, right? And we are selling, Sun is selling to Mars. Sun and Mars are not related, they are independent. But when I am selling to Mars, already there is a prior agreement between Moon and Mars. See, if I do directly, Sun is doing transaction with Moon, to associate enterprise. But Sun is doing transaction with Mars, third party. But when we are doing transaction with Mars, there is already pre-selling agreement between Mars and Moon. Then this transaction between Sun and Mars will also become deemed international transaction, and it should be at arm's length price. Once again, Sun Limited and Moon Limited are associate enterprise. But Sun Limited is doing transaction with Mars Limited, a third party, wherein third party hai wo, Mars and Moon have already made a prior agreement. Then transaction between Sun and Mars is also treated as deemed associate enterprise. Okay, right. So this concept of okay, one more thing I want to say before I start with the second problem and solve it also here. Few problems I will solve it, but cup method se but pehle. Whenever you solve the problem with the cup method or RSP method, always start with others price. That is the price which is unbiased, 130, and here it is 80. Ab jo, adjustments are there for different transactions, okay, that we can take up. Just 1 minute. I'll share the material so that you all can check. Cup method क्या होगा कि we have charged from associate enterprise 80 others. So start with 130. कि why didn't we charge? But there we have charged because 20 rupees we gave warranty. यहाँ पे कोई warranty नहीं है तो warranty का भी add किया ना. यहाँ पे CIF था. What is CIF? Carriage insurance freight they had to pay. So we added that also. 20. Here it was to my sister concern associate. It was free on board. We didn't charge them. There we have charged warranty, CIF. Then to them we didn't give any discount. So अगर same price charge करना था तो 90 करना था. But to associate enterprise we have given discount. So there also give that. So like this you have to come to a cup method. Logically, if you understand, you will follow. Keep patience, watch till end, see the repetition, and then you'll follow. Until now, is it clear what is an associate enterprise? Right. Now, comparable uncontrolled price method. Identify the price that is charged by the third parties. Adjust the price for any functional differences. Here CIF, there warranty and all that. And now you will get the arm's length price. Okay. This method is followed where comparable, uncontrolled, unbiased price to others is available. Okay. Right. See. RON UK and AB Limited, an Indian company, are associate enterprise. AB Limited manufactures the phones and sells to RON and Neil, a company based at Canada. During the year, AB Limited sold 250,000 phones to RON, associate enterprise, at 3,000 and 35,000 to Neil. Dekho, others ko we have sold at 4,800 in Canada and our associate enterprise 3,000. So answer should start with unbiased price. Okay. Now sale to RON is free on board. मतलब कुछ charges नहीं है. But जो 4,800 है, in that carriage, insurance, freight, all is added. So if we want to charge the same for RON को तो हम charge नहीं लगाएंगे ना. To them we have charged. So we should do minus 700. Now, sale to Neil are free of warranty for 2 years, whereas to Ron are without any warranty. So to others we have given warranty. तो वो warranty charge भी add है 500 minus कर दो. To sister concern, Ron, there is no warranty. You can take a screenshot of this problem. Pause the video, take a screenshot, write the data and solve it. I'm going to take quality good problems. There are more than 35 problems, but out of that 5-7 which are very important, I'll discuss now. Next, since Ron's order was huge, sister concern, we have sold 250 pieces, to others only 3,000. Okay, Ron's order was huge. Quantity discount of 200 per unit was offered to it. Okay, to my sister concern, we have given discount, but here no discount. So if you want to make it comparable, here also discount, because sister concern ko to diya hai. Tabhi to I'll get the arm's length price. It is not ki yahan 4,800 या 1,800. Array, but to them we have added insurance. Here we don't. To there we have added warranty. Here we don't. Minus. Here we don't give discount. To a sister concern we have given. To here also give discount. Whatever you have to do plus minus in this price. Now you will get the arm's length, and then according to that check. Let us go to the solution of this problem. Yes. Check with me. 4,800. CIF we are not charging to our sister concern. Warranty we are not charging, and quantity discount we are giving to Ron. So if you take the arm's length price of a third party, Neil Limited also, we should have charged 3,400. But to our associate enterprise, we charged only 3,000. So now what is it? 400. Okay? 400 क्या हो जाएगा? कम charge किए. So now charge it. Multiplied by 2,50,000, it's 10 crore. So increase your income by 10 crore. This is called as primary adjustment, and this is to be done on our books. And you know, on this increased income, okay ma'am, promise, अगर आपने transfer pricing में 10 crore income बढ़ा दो. But on this increased income, I will not pay, what will I say? I want additional SEZ wala exemption, section 10AA and all. Will you give all that? No. आपको बात समझ में आ रही? Suppose your income is 80 crore. Now because of this, your income went up to 90 crore. So can you say section 10AA यहाँ पे दिया था, अब इसको बढ़ा के दो and all that? No, that is not allowed. Right. I'm just saying that if the actual price charged is 4,100, arm's length is 3,400. So you have shown excess sales. Can you reduce the sale? Answer is no. In such cases, transfer pricing is not applicable. So here we complete with cup method. Let me tell you, they are asking you questions wherein ultimately it is proof कि नहीं ये तो comparable ही नहीं है, transfer pricing नहीं लगेगा, so don't. Even in loan rates, LIBOR rate and all, if there is difference, it will come. CAF, warranty and all. All these are cup method problems. All. Eighth problem is very nice in the material. 2 to 3 different transactions are there with 2-3 enterprises and income is increased. कहीं पे रॉयल्टी हमने कम पे किए हैं, बाकी लोगों ने ज्यादा पे किए हैं, तो हम भी पे कर देंगे. Somewhere we have paid interest less than the market, so we will. So can we have more than one transaction with the different associate enterprise and impact on profit? Yes. So cup method is over. Now, if cup method के लिए क्या चाहिए? Comparable uncontrolled price, unbiased price should be there. If it is not there, okay, can we go for RSP? Listen to me. When you will follow RSP, when I am buying from my associate enterprise, and I'm adding my expenses and profit and further selling. I'm just buying from my associate enterprise. It's not selling to anyone else. For example, I'm making this pen. My foreign associate enterprise is just giving me refill. It's not selling to anyone else. So in the refill, I add pen cost, I add all my expenses, my profit, and I sell the pen to the third party. So resale selling price is when price to the third party is available. Look at this example. I have purchased from associate enterprise 73. I have added my expenses 780. In 80, I added my profit. Profit could be 20% on sales. Then take sales as 100 and profit 20 and 80. It could be 20% on cost. Then take cost as 100, profit as 20 and 120. Are you all with me? मैम ये तो हम costing में पढ़े थे, फाउंडेशन में इक्वेशन, तो ये भी याद रहना. Now listen, I purchased from my associate enterprise at 73. I added my expenses. Total cost is 80. I added the profit to it, and again I resold it. Okay. So can I go reverse? What is my resale price? Is that clearly available? Yeah, ma'am, 100 rupees. Right? In that, what is my profit? 20. So 80 is my total cost. What is further cost I have added? 7. So I should have purchased at 73. If I purchase at 89, am I showing over purchases in my book from sister concern? Yes. 16 रुपए से purchases ज्यादा बताया है, कम कर दो. If you decrease your purchase, your profit will increase. Is transfer pricing applicable? Answer is yes. हो गया. This is like the concept. I call it concept building technique. Every method ke pehle I'm making you write the concept. So take down if you want to take down this example. Transfer pricing jitna padho kam hai, but karna it's a very, and I'm though a direct tax teacher, but I think you have it in SCM, SFM kahin aur bhi. So you can interlink up whatever knowledge is same and remember it. Ye dekho. Resale price. I have sold to W Limited at 11,000. In that, my profit margin is 2,200. And I have added some discount and freight and all more. So arm's length price should be 6,800. मैं import करना था. But I imported or purchased it in 7,500. Have I paid 700 excess purchases? Yes, in 2000. Exact problem for RSP method. Clear to all of you? Increase your income. Is this example clear to you? Once again, the mindset, RSP method, selling price minus my profit margin, my total cost. In that further processing, matlab, whatever cost I have added after importing. So this is the arm's length price of import. If this is less and I have imported at higher price, then I have tried to inflate my purchase. Ma'am, but अगर हमने purchases ज़्यादा बताया 7,500 जबकि 6,800 है, तो उनकी कंपनी में भी तो सेल बढ़ गया होगा ना. बट दोज आर द कंट्रीज विच आर कॉल्ड एज टैक्स हेवन कंट्रीज, आइदर दैट टैक्स इज लेस, हाँ, लो जुरिस्डिक्शन एरिया, और नो टैक्स, जीरो टैक्स, तो उनको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. हाँ, so this is like diverting the transaction to those countries wherein the tax is low. Even that's why GAR is applicable. Okay, right. So like this, different methods are there. Okay. Is the RSP method clear? Now, third method is cost plus method. When I am giving services to someone, I know what is my cost. Okay. Cost sheet yaad hai na sabko? Direct cost, indirect cost. Say my cost is 80. And my markup or loading or profit is 20% on sales or cost or whatever. So I should have quoted arm's length price 100. Okay. If I have sold to my associate enterprise some goods, okay, I have supplied some goods to my associate enterprise जिसमें मेरा cost था 16 lakhs. Followed or not? I'm doing cost plus method. I supplied to my associate enterprise at 16 lakhs cost. And in 16 lakhs, in 80, 20 is the profit. So in 16 lakhs, how much is the profit? 16 lakhs into 20 by 80, right? So 4 lakhs should be the profit and 20 lakhs I should have sold you. Listen, whatever I'm selling to you, in that my cost is 16 lakhs. My idle profit is 4 lakhs. I should have sold you in 20 lakhs. But I sold you in 17 lakhs. Have I undershown the sales 3 lakh? Yes. Should I increase the income 3 lakh? Yes. That's cost plus method. I feel after cup method, cost plus is important, then RSP, then TNMM, then profit split is the like super easy. And this problem which I am taking, 13th one, is very popular. Let us read that problem also. And that same problem is there. Say same data you can solve with TNMM method also. 13th problem I am directly. RSP method, जो अभी हमने देखा, reduce the GP from the selling price, reduce all expenses, adjust the functional differences, you will get RSP method. फिर अभी हम कौन सा मेथड कर रहे हैं? कॉस्ट प्लस मेथड. We know the direct indirect cost. So total cost. In the total cost, add the normal GP. This should be arm's length price. But if it is different, you all know what is functional difference. When I'm comparing अरे to them warranty, to them no, वो adjustments तो कोई भी method में हो सकते हैं. 13th problem is very nice. Win limited, this already came, I don't remember, both in CMA, CA exam. CA का तो अभी last ही जो exam था 22, if I'm not wrong, May 22 exam, they have asked this, and CMA also they have asked this same problem. Win limited, Swiss company holds 40% equity shares in Sista Limited. Sista Limited is developing software and all. During the year, Sista Limited has spent 2,000 man-hours for developing software, each man-hour. So this is what we have actually charged, actual price. But what is my cost? 18 lakhs. So in 18 lakhs, if I add my profit, I will get the arm's length price, but I have charged this much. See the difference. Now, STL has undergone software for others also, for third party, BAL Industries, where they have built 2,700 per man hour. The person working for BAL Industries were a part of the same team. Sista Limited has made GP of 50%. Now this 50% is on cost or sales, that is important. Sista Limited with Win Limited. Win Limited gives technical support. जो हमारी sister concern है ना foreign में, they are giving us technical support that can be valued at 8% of the normal GP. So to others, if I am charging 50%, then 50 का 8%. कितना आ रहा है? 50 into 8%. I should charge 4% less from my sister concern, because my sister concern is giving technical support, which is worth 8% of the GP. Others are not giving. The work for Win Limited is having huge manpower, so we are giving them 14% discount. 50 का 14%. 7% तो हम GP में discount दे रहे to the sister concern, which we are not giving to others. And STL offered 90 days credit to Win Limited. We are offering credit. क्रेडिट देने से तो हम और एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज करेंगे ना. सी यू गो टू बाय अ मोबाइल फोन, कैश में खरीद रहे 20,000, EMI में लेंगे 22,000. So interest will be added in my profit margin. So that's 2%. So 2% is plus 1. These two will be minus once again, because these are reducing my GP with my sister concern. But to my sister concern, I am giving credit period. To others, I am not giving. So I will add on in the profit. So now whatever it is coming, that much profit I should charge. Let us see. Did you follow? Do a mind mapping with me. cost what I have charged to others, uska cost mujhe malum hai. In the cost, if I add normal GP, this is the price I should have charged, but I have charged this price. Difference. Clear? So this is how we are going to do this. Let us check up the answer for this. 13th problem answer. My normal GP is 50%, but sister concern is giving technical support 50 का 8%, तो मार्जिन कम हो जाएगी. डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं तो मार्जिन कम हो जाएगी. See, once again, when we are selling to the sister concern, then they are giving the technical support that will reduce the profit. Discount will reduce the profit. And if we are giving them the credit period, 50 ka 2%, that will add on the profit. So, what is the arm's length profit or GP we should charge? 40%. Now, this GP is on cost or sales that they will give in exam. Here it is on sales. Okay. Now, what service I have provided to my associate enterprise? Cost of that is 18 lakhs. And profit is 40% in the sales. So 18 lakhs is 60%, 40%, kitna 100. I should have charged 30 lakhs. But I have charged them 2000 hours at 1250. That is 25 lakhs. So 5 lakhs I have charged less. Increase the income by 5 lakhs. Check is this clear or not? Cost plus method. This same problem can be solved by TNMM method also. Okay, right. So just take up the arm's length price, what we are charging to others. That same profit I cannot charge to my associate enterprise because my associate enterprise, some terms, conditions are different. They are giving support. We are giving credit period to associate enterprise. So that will add on to the profit. You know, if you sell, if I sell you now by taking down payment cash, it will be 10 rupees. But if I have to give you credit period and time that if you pay after 3 months also it is okay, then it would be more. Okay. So this is how you compute the cost plus method. Now the next method I'm teaching, which is the easiest, profit split method. This is applicable wherein there are more than one associate enterprises. Okay. So I know at what cost I have supplied. What is the cost of the service given to the associate enterprise? Okay. And total profit of all the associate enterprise, you can split on some basis, some point basis, how many hours they have worked, services, all that will be given to you. So we know the cost of services to the associate enterprise, total profit of all the associate, in that how much is the profit of this, add it and you will get the price. See. So profit split method. Okay. So one holding company is there and two subsidiaries. All these are working on a project. Okay. You have to split the profit on some basis. Now let us take I Limited's profit is 5. From where do we come to know? They'll give you that total profit is this much, splitted profit is this. So I's profit is 5. We know that I Limited cost is 7. So arm's length price of whatever services is given to I Limited is 12. But if we have charged 9, then we have undercharged 3. So profit split method is basically split the profit in all the associate enterprise based on some point method which will be given to you. For this, we are taking up exactly same 2 times problem is asked. 16th problem now. 13th problem, you can mark it very, very important. Very, very important. Same can be asked again. Profit split method. What is the combined profit we know? Yes, then split the combined profit on the basis reasonable, like kitna percentage of service who has given, who has worked how many hours and all. Okay, Right. Now combined net profit we know, and that is applicable. Advantage, disadvantage, you can read. See. ABR Medical Equipment has received an order from a leading UK based for high-tech equipment. The order is 2,50,000 euros. To execute this, ABR has joined subsidiary PCI of USA and BIL of India. हमको तो BIL से मतलब. So PCI holds 40% share in the BIL. So obviously associate enterprise. ABR जो main holding company है, they have paid to PCI and BIL 70,000. So how much they have paid to us? 70,000. This is the actual price. Entire transaction, a profit, total profit was 50,000. And BIL has incurred cost. BIL's cost we know 75,000. And the contribution of ABR, PCI, BIL may be 35, 25, 40. So what is the total profit? 50,000. In that, how much is the profit of BIL? 40%. That is 20,000. Right? So we should have quoted, see, cost of BIL is 75,000. Total profit 50,000. BIL share is 40%, 20,000. 95,000 is the share of the BIL. Okay, but we have charged to BIL. How much? It's given. ABR paid actually 70,000. Is it less by 25,000? Yes. Let us see the solution more properly in the notebook. Do these questions repeatedly which are being discussed in the class. Till secondary adjustment and if the problem, we'll be doing the same thing. See. Cost of the service of BIL is 75,000. Profit of BIL is 50,000 into 40%. That is 20,000. So arm's length price should have been 95,000. But actual price which is charged by the BIL has charged only 80,000 to ABR. Whereas BIL should have charged 95. BIL का cost 75 है. उनका profit 20,000 है. So they should have charged 95,000. But they have charged only 80,000. Have we undercharged? Yes. So total income increase karo 15,000 se, and this is called as primary adjustment. Followed or not? Take your time. If you have not done and you are trying to learn, it's very difficult. Like these are routine 4 classes we have done, then we have come till here. Every concept, every problem explained, understood, repeated, 3 to 4 problems, 16 problem we have. But if you are doing a revision, if you have already gone through the material in detail, then watch this video 2-3 times, it will be clear to all of you. Right? And the last method asked only once until now is, but practically this is too much in, transaction net margin method. How much is the margin in my businesses comparative to the market? That we can know. Same data what I'm using for cost plus method, I can use for TNMM method also. My direct cost is 600, indirect cost is 200, total cost is 800, profit is 200, selling price is 1000. Okay, right? Now, so my cost, I'm giving services to someone for labor. So my cost is 75 per man hour and I have built it at 90.75. Okay. So how much is the profit? 15.75. In the selling price, 90.75. That is 17.36% on sales. And on cost, whatever you want to take, but profit margin, net margin method is the profit margin. Today it's giving a trouble in scrolling up. Just wait 1 second, we'll wait. So what is my margin or my profit in my sales? 17.36%. But to others, if I'm selling on say 25%, then I'm charging the profit less. It is underpricing and I have to bring it at arm's length price, and transfer pricing is applicable. It's looking exactly similar like cost plus method. तो वैसे ही है. See, cost to beta limited 75 per man hour. Standard profit margin. Can you calculate to third party how much profit we have charged and what is their sales? GP by sales into 100 the way we do. So that same profit 25% on cost and how much on sales, that I will charge as my arm's length price 93.75 I should have charged, but I have charged only 90.75. So have I charged 3 rupees less per hour, and 50,000 workers are there for these many days and all. So this is the increase in income. Clear to all of you? Transaction margin method is exactly like cost plus method. How much margin we have charged to others. So in cost, add that margin and do. Whereas in cost plus method, our margin only we are charging to our cost. See, this is my cost, this is my margin. This should be my ideal selling price actually. ये हो गया cost plus method. Arm's length price is to others how much I have charged the margin. That margin I will charge to my cost and compare the arm's length price. Okay, right. So here we complete with all the 5 methods. Practice super well. Most important is the cup method. Okay. Now, in this then third part, the third aspect, we have finished with what is associate enterprise. We have finished with all the 5 methods. And now third prize is the advanced pricing agreement and the rollback concept. I'll just explain that orally. And then last part we will go, that is secondary adjustment. Now, what is advanced pricing agreement? See, we know there are so many methods like cup method and TNMM method and all. So which method is most appropriate that I will follow, and that too with functional adjustments I can do. Now, if there is a confusion, I am following cup method and then the TPO, transfer pricing officer, is saying, no, this method is not correct. You should have followed. So much of conflict, litigation, filing the modified returns and all difficult. So can we ask the department, अच्छा ठीक है आप ही बता दो, what is my perfect method? I am willing to do this kind of international transaction. This concept is called as advance pricing agreement. We need to apply for that to the DGIT, fill up the form and all. Procedural part is not much important. Important is the concept. How many years they will approve ki, okay, this method is best, you can go for this method, and both of us are in agreement, the department and SSC, and there is no debate. So advanced pricing agreement can be entered for maximum 5 years. Can we do it for 3 years? Yes. Can we do it for 4 years? Yes. Can we do it for 5 years? Yes. And with this, okay, from now onwards, financial year 22-23 onwards, I will follow this method. Can I follow this backdated also? Yes. That concept is called as rollback provisions. Very beautiful, 2 marks. Small questions are asked. This generally takes 1 routine class because all CBDT clarification case laws are also discussed in routine. So can we go for rollback? Yes. Back you can go 4 years and 4 years group. So in short, you can go for this concept total 9 years maximum. Ma'am, I want to go for rollback. I don't want to go for further years. It's not possible. Ma'am, I want to go only for the further period, not for the rollback. Is it possible? Yes. So what is this concept of advanced pricing agreement? Okay. We will make an application. They will approve that, yeah, this method is suitable. Follow this. Okay. But when I'm following it for the last 4 years, already I have filed those returns. Now, if according to the advanced pricing agreement, if the method is changing, income is changing, then within 90 days of the advanced pricing agreement approved, I have to file a modified return for all the years which are over. And if any tax is their additional income, I have to pay the tax also. Is this clear to all of you? Right? So this is how the advanced pricing and the rollback works. In rollback, say maybe the last third year, the case went to Commissioner Appeals or to ITET, and they have already given the decision. Then can we again go for the rollback? No, that year will be excluded. Once again, I'm repeating. In the last 4 years, all the 4 years in a block, you have to go for rollback. You can't go selective. Ma'am, I'll follow for 19, 20, 21, 22, I'll not follow, not allowed. But in the rollback, if one of the year, the ALP case has already gone to appeals or ITET, which is the last fact finding authority, and they have already given the judgment on that, then can you go for the rollback? Answer is no. But if the case is still pending with the appeal, decision is not taken, can we go for the rollback? Yes. And suppose we go rollback and advanced pricing agreement for X Limited, and now X Limited is merged with Y Limited. Okay. For balance of the years, the advanced pricing will be applicable, but rollback will close. Rollback was allowed for X Limited, but now X Limited is merged into Y Limited, तो X Limited ही नहीं है, तो X Limited का rollback कैसे allow होगा? So you need to take care of these points in amalgamation demerger. I will share the file and it will be clear. Let us first read the concept once from the material. Any doubts you have, comment below the video. Is the speed fine? You all are following? See, it is a bond. Advanced pricing agreement 92CC and 92CD. It's a bond between SSC and department for prior agreement of the ALP. It can be entered for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years forward or 4 years backward. ALP given by advanced pricing will override 92C. Once you go for advanced pricing agreement, then you cannot go for routine arm's length price, right? And is this applicable to you have to make application and all fees also you have to pay for application? If the transaction value is exceeding 100 lakhs, then 10 lakh fees, 200 lakhs, 15 lakhs, above 200 lakhs, 20 lakhs, and if you want to go for rollback, 5 lakh extra fees. Can application be withdrawn? Yes. Okay. Time limit and all I have given for financial year 2020 plus 4 years. Application should be made before that financial year starts. Okay. And within 30 days of the filing the return, you need to submit the compliance report and all. Okay, you are complying with the advanced pricing and all. Okay. Rollback provisions are applicable for the previous 4 years. Suppose you are going for advanced pricing from 20 to 23. So back 4 years, you can go for rollback. Okay. You need to file a modified return within 3 months from where the advanced pricing agreement is coming into application, and you have to pay the additional tax also. Only rollback without advanced pricing is not allowed. Rollback is allowed for 4 years subject to condition. See, when you are going for rollback transactions along with advanced pricing, it should be same international transaction, same transaction. Then only same pricing is there, and you need to submit a report of a CA also. If the rollback is opted and if the case is pending with the commissioner appeals, etc., then in that case, it is withdrawn and rollback will not apply. If decision is given on the pending case, then rollback will not apply. If not, if it is still pending, then withdraw that appeal or application and apply the rollback. C, in amalgamation, A and B are merging with C. So for A and B, no rollback. C, yes, A and B are merging with C, which is not an existing company, it's a new company. तो कोई भी rollback के लिए नहीं जा सकते. Demerger. Let us see. You all know what is demerger? Splitting of the companies. So can the splitting of the company, who all can go for the rollback? Let us see. A Limited is existing company. It is splitting one of the branch B into a resulting new company. So A Limited is existing company. Even after demerger a part of the branch, A Limited can go for the rollback. B cannot go because it's a new company. Clear? Right. Yeah, this is also a very important point. If between arm's length price and actual transfer pricing, if there is a limited difference up to a margin of 1% in wholesale, 3%, then okay. Is rollback and provisions completely clear? Third part, 1 minute, I'll come to that. All methods are over, TNMM method and profit margin method. Yeah, this I was talking. मार्क दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कभी कभी ये भी पूछते हैं हमको between your regular price, your actual price and the arm's length price, if there is a difference of 1% in wholesale and 3% in retail, then ignore the arm's length price. Like actual price is 10 rupees and arm's length price in 11. So 10 ka 3%. 10 into 103%. This is coming to 10.3. Are you getting? Actual price is 10. And if arm's length price is 10.2, ma'am, you said whichever is more, we have to take arm's length price. But if the difference is not up to 3%, ignore and take actual price only. But if arm's length price is 10 and actual price is say 17, then you will take. So if there is a difference between 3% between the actual price and the arm's length price, ignore the arm's length price and take the actual price. This concept is same like 50C, stamp duty value. Actual price or stamp duty value, whichever is higher. मैम एक्चुअल प्राइस इज 80 lakhs लेकिन स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू तो 82 lakhs है तो क्या लेंगे 80 lakhs because the difference में they give a permission up to 10%. Are you all getting? Up to 10% variation, ignore the stamp duty value even if it is higher and take actual selling price. So here 80 and 88 lakhs. 88 lakhs तक अगर 82 lakhs है तो take 80 lakhs only as your sale consideration. But if your actual sale consideration is 80 lakhs, stamp duty value is 95 lakhs, then take 95 lakhs. So in 50C, 10% variation is there. Like that in the arm's length price, in wholesale 1%, in retail 3%. But once they exam, they said take 2% as variation. Okay, take 2% and so on. This is also a very important theory question asked many times. What are the cases in which arm's length price will be decided by AO? See, when we are deciding arm's length price, we are using comparable price. So is the data correct or not? Is it reliable or not? Time lag, so many factors are there. So if the AO thinks, no, something is fishy, it's not correct, can they decide the transfer pricing? Yes. What are the cases when AO will decide the transfer pricing? Price charged or paid in international transaction has not been determined in accordance correctly, or information or document relating to transactions have not been kept. 92D, D for documents, you have to keep properly. If not, then AO will decide. Or the data used is not at arm's length, or SSA has failed to furnish within specified time any. So in all these cases, AO will decide the arm's length price. Very important, 2 times they have asked. If AO is deciding that no, your actual price is 80 lakhs, but arm's length price is 100 lakhs, so 20 lakhs say your total income is increased. Now on these increased income, will you allow additional exemptions? SEZ wala, 10AA? No. चैप्टर 6 से 80C to 80U. ठीक है मैम, मेरा आर्म्स लेंथ आपने बढ़ा दिया ना 80 to 100, 20 lakhs income, but in 20 lakhs income I have paid more PPF I have done. Can you claim additional chapter 6A deductions? No. Can you claim exemptions? No. Okay, right. And if you increase your income, it will not have any effect on the other party. Where total income is computed by AO, arm's length price paid to other associate enterprise which has TDS and all, the income of associate enterprise will not be computed again. Okay, it will not have impact on others. Okay, for this reference to transfer pricing officer, this you can do. Safe harbor rules are not there now. It's the concept wherein whatever arm's length price is given by SSC, accept it. Advance pricing agreement you can take. But if the department comes to know okay, advance pricing agreement for 4-5 years which you have taken after 2 years, कि ये तो डेटा वेटा सब गलत बता के लिए थे, it will become void ab initio and not applicable at all. ठीक है? So this is all about advance pricing agreement. Rollback provisions. Rollback provisions are not applicable where the case is pending before the tribunal and tribunal has passed an order, or application has the effect of reducing the total income. See, this whole transfer pricing chapter is lopsided in the favor of the department. अगर कहीं पे भी लग रहा है because of transfer pricing income is decreasing or expenses are increasing, don't apply transfer pricing. Simple, right? These all case laws, judgments we have seen in routine. You can also read it on your own. Merger and amalgamation and all I explained with example, right? Problems are also very simple. Let us go to the last part of the topic now, secondary adjustment. For that, first we should understand what is primary adjustment. Increase in the actual price due to arm's length price and increase in the total income, or reduction in the loss because of transfer pricing. Secondary adjustment is, okay, if my income was 80 lakhs and now because of the arm's length price you have increased it to 100 lakhs, then this 20 lakhs total income we have increased in India from the foreign concern, then this 20 lakhs should be repatriated in India in 90 days. 90 working days mein 20 lakhs should come to India, then only we will get the benefit from international transaction. This 20 lakhs which you have to bring to India, this is called as secondary adjustment. Ma'am, but the other party is closed. We have sold them at 80 and you are asking us to show the sales at 100. 20 lakhs you have added in my income, I have paid tax. No, 20 lakhs should be brought in India from your associate enterprise. Any associate enterprise, if this not that. If it is not brought, this 20 lakhs is treated as loan, and on this loan, interest is charged at the given rate, which I will explain, and that interest will be taxable every year in my return. This is the impact of secondary adjustment. Just 10 minutes more and we will complete. I will solve one solved problem. I will show you. If this is clear or not, tell me. What is primary adjustment? Okay, my actual price is 80 lakhs, arm's length is 100 lakhs, chalo, 20 lakhs, add in my income, I will pay the tax. But secondary adjustment is 20 lakhs should be brought to India within 90 days. If yes, no problem. If not, interest will charge from day one, not after 90 days. From day one, interest will charge. At what rate? If the loan is taken in rupees, then whatever is SBI's rate plus 3.25%, or loan is taken in dollars and all, then LIBOR rate plus 3%. That all I will say when we come down, but that interest is paid. But ma'am, how long should I keep paying the interest? Then if you don't want to pay the interest, then they have come up with a very nice amendment, and that is here. Mark this very important. If the additional income is not repatriated in India, then SSC has to pay additional income tax 18% fix and surcharge 12% on 18%, and education says 4%. So 20.9664% on excess money. Okay, that 20 lakhs difference you pay one time out of your pocket and you are free. This is the completion of the story of secondary adjustment. Very nice and easy problems are asked for secondary adjustment. and bitwise they will ask, or simple, write a short note on secondary adjustment. That can also be asked. Secondary adjustment means adjust in the books of SSC and its associate enterprise to reflect the actual allocation, and associate enterprise are consistent. Okay. So if the primary adjustment is made suo moto, SSC खुद करते हैं, or by the AO, or by advanced pricing agreement or safe harbor rules or DTA some effect, then secondary adjustment is necessary. Excess money should be brought to India. Okay, I've given one solved example also. So secondary adjustment is the excess money should be brought to India. Mark this very, very important for MCQs. Ma'am, in all the cases, secondary adjustment is there. Actual price is 2 lakhs. Arm's length price is 3 lakh. So 1 lakh पे tax ले लो, खत्म करो. Now 1 lakh I have to ask my associate enterprise from foreign country to bring. Answer is no. Secondary adjustment is applicable only if primary adjustment exceeds 1 crore, that is 100 lakhs. Primary adjustment, increase in the income is more than 1 crore, then only we have to ask the other party to repatriate in India. And if the primary adjustment is made in respect of assessment year after 1/4/2017, secondary adjustment started from 1/4/2017, and if the primary adjustment is above 1 crore, then you have to bring that money to India. Okay. Listen to this 2-3 times, the flow, the concept will be clear, and material is already there on screen. See, very simple concepts they will ask. Indian company supplied at 800, whereas the price is 1200. So 400 into this. Now, should they bring it in India? If not, interest rate. One bit by bit question they will ask, which are very scoring. Okay. Primary adjustment ke 90 days. Okay. So if primary adjustment is done suo moto, then from the due date of filing the return, this money should be brought in India. If not, interest will not start from the 91st day. It will start from here only. From the due date only, interest will start. Are you getting? Third column is the date within which 90 days kahan se shuru honge. If primary adjustment is because the AO has determined this transfer pricing and all, then from the date of order of the AO. Okay. Advance pricing agreement, then date of filing of the return. Wahan se 90 days, if not, interest will start. Okay. And all the cases, it is like mutual agreement. So from that date, you can read that table is very simple. Now, if the amount is not repatriated in India, then interest is charged. If the international transaction is in rupee, then at least SBI's 1st April lending rate relevant to the previous year. Our financial year is 22-23. So 1 year lending rate 1st April prior to the relevant year, that is, say lending rate of SBI is 8% plus 3.25%. And if this international transaction is in foreign currency, then LIBOR plus 3%. Okay, right. If this money is not brought in India, then every year, whatever is that difference, 20 lakhs, that is treated as income. Then this money is brought to India, no problem. If it is not brought, then interest will charge and on the normal rate plus 3.25%. If not, if this is in foreign currency, okay, then take the LIBOR rate plus 3%. If it is in rupees, then take the SBI's lending rate plus 3.25%. This will be given to you. But every year, this difference 20 lakhs will be treated as loan, and on that interest will be added in my income, and on that interest also I have to pay tax. How many years I will pay, go on paying like this? Then in that case, for once you pay additional tax 18% plus 12% surcharge plus 4%, that is 20.9664%, and that's all. Okay. 92 is documents. You need to maintain proper documentation for transfer pricing. Otherwise, 5 lakh penalty is there. And these documents should be kept for 8 years. 92 is for all the transactions you need to have the report of a CA. Okay. International transaction, very much essential is that one party should be like non-resident. But if sometimes there are domestic transactions between the head office, branches, sister concern, which exceeds 20 crores, 20 crores, then transfer pricing is applicable. Okay, right. Transactions with person located in notified jurisdictional area. Okay, suppose this is a nice topic, and one important point which they can ask here is abhi to koi nahi hai, but suppose some areas are there where no tax and all, and if we do transaction with them, even if there is no associate enterprise, it will be treated as associate enterprise. And whatever transaction we do with them, if the normal rate of TDS is 2% or 20%, TDS will be deducted at highest of the rate in force or 30%. I want to repeat, when we are doing transactions with a person who is in notified jurisdictional area, abhi aisa koi nahi hai area, but if we do, then whatever transaction we do, it is treated as associate enterprise. And TDS will be deducted at higher rate, that is 30%. Last concept, but very important, when we are doing transactions with the foreign enterprise, okay, Indian company or PE of foreign company, okay, incurs any expenditure, we are in paying interest exceeding 1 crore to a non-resident being associate enterprise, then interest is allowed maximum up to 30% of IBDA. What is IBDA? Earning before interest, tax, depreciation. Okay, are you getting? I am doing transaction with my associate enterprise. I am paying interest more than 1 crore. Okay, then interest allowed is, so many times I have not taken loan from my associate enterprise, but I have taken from a third party where my associate enterprise has given guarantee. Then also, if I have paid them interest, that interest, okay, that interest above 30% of the IBDA, okay, that interest will be not allowed. Okay, it will be allowed only till 30% or actual interest. Look at this example. Okay, IBDA is clear, earning before interest, depreciation, tax, 100. 30% of that is 30. But I paid interest to associate enterprise. How much? 35. 5 is excess, which is disallowed under 94B. I may pay to any interest किसी को भी दो, लेकिन suppose here to my associate enterprise 15, to others 20. So total is 35. How much is allowed? 30. Okay, this calculation looks जिसे ऐसे थोड़ा गिचपिच लग रहा है, but बड़ा simple concept है. I'll just share my notebook 2 minutes. This class is exhausting, but I want to do it best, and I've selected and brought the best problems. So do share this video and let this conceptual knowledge reach more, and just download the app and check. At a very reasonable price you are getting. If you're preparing and only 1 month is left for your exam, you can. Even the test papers are there chapter wise, which are exactly professional level, covering up all MCQs, your theory questions, your case studies. See, your net profit after interest, depreciation, tax is 10. Add back interest, add back depreciation, add back IBDA आ गया 27. अब 27 का 30%, 8.1 ही interest allowed है. How much interest you have paid? 9. So excess will be disallowed. That simple this concept is. Okay, right? And last one now, there are penalties in the penalties chapter, but penalties related transfer pricing are asked again and again. So learn and go. If you underreport a transaction of transfer pricing, 200% of the tax. If you don't show a transfer pricing transaction only, then 200%. If you don't furnish the report of a CA, 1 lakh. In all the other cases, if you don't submit proper document or failure to submit and all, 2% of the transaction value is your penalty. Related to penalty also, one question is asked. Okay, that is there. So just how to revise 2 to 3 times transfer pricing, associate enterprise, those 12, 13 cases. Check it carefully. All the methods. Most important is cup method and this. Third part, rollback, advanced pricing. Rollback advanced pricing, as a teacher, I am saying 20-30% important crux you remember. Baki sab wo country by country report and all. ठीक है, have an idea and you can leave that. Transfer pricing officer is also, TP case study report or वो सब ना कोई जरूरी नहीं है. And the last part is secondary adjustment and IPTA. Okay. So IPTA and secondary adjustments are very important for MCQs. Specified domestic transactions between head office Lucknow branch Delhi भी applicable है. Kab? When the value of transaction exceeds 20 crores. So make sure you write all the limits very well. Watch this video and do share it with at least 5 of your friends. Let this conceptual knowledge reach everywhere. And this test series also, check for it. You will get superb amazing confidence after writing chapter wise exam, that is sure assured. Any doubts are there, join the telegram, click the picture. Ma'am, at 30th minute you were saying this not clear. I'll surely clear it for all of you. Thank you so much for watching the video till end. Thank you.